I am a business person in China with limited education and language proficiency. What are my chances?
I love this question because, not everybody can speak English, or not everybody can learn to speak English. When I came here in Canada at grade 11, my father forgot to tell me that I have to learn English. So here I am in Toronto airport, realized nobody speaks Korean. My first thought is, oh my goodness, where's the returning the plane? I want to go home to Korea where I can speak Korean. Now, 30 years later, you can see I'm pretty good at what I'm speaking. So it is a possibility. But if I am to come today to Canada without speaking English, it's kind of scary. So some clients basically say, Jennifer, for my children, I'll do anything. Yes, but language is kind of tricky business. So if you're basically saying from the beginning, Jennifer, I'm good at what I do, but language is not, I cannot speak English, then we have to explore the areas that require less English requirement. Unfortunately, so far for 2016, specifically speaking, that federal government has a no investor program, has a very limited the business program. So you really have to look at provincial nominee program. This is where the highlight coming along. So each provinces have a different kind of business program. And again, I'm going to be blunt about this. If you don't speak English, you don't speak French, just going to Quebec just because you have a substantial asset may not work. Now, Ontario government started a new entrepreneur stream, corporate stream program earlier this year. I should say the end of 2015. There's a number of criteria. Mainly, believe it or not, yes, you need to show some net worth, and you need to show the amount of money you are willing to invest into Ontario business. You need to show you actually are a business person and been successful in what you did in your home country. Now, here is a tricky part. Then you have to create a business plan, what you plan to do in Ontario. So it cannot be rental business. You cannot buy 10 houses and start renting because that's not really active business. It has to be something that is running business. And believe it or not, there is a prohibited businesses, so be aware of that. Then second thing is you have to do is you have to submit the application and wait because it is a competitive plan. Meaning is if you are planning to put $1 million in, but next person put $2 million, well, they get the higher point than you. So you really have to think about it, not just what I can afford to do. You have to say, what is my best plan? What is the best score I can get under this program so you can actually get onto the top of your class. Now, once you are selected, then you are given 2-year work permit to carry out what you promised to do in Ontario. So you're going to start the business, you're going to hire Canadian workers, you're going to invest a certain amount of money. You have to actually do all that during those 2 years. Once you complete those and check marked, then Ontario government going to give you a certificate which you can apply your permanent resident. Language requirements are quite low for business class. There's something to consider, but it's a very complex process right now and it's a very new. So so far that I believe they only has received about 50 applicants in the first 3 months of a business. So just to keep that in mind and assess it very carefully before you enter. And this is the part you must do what you say you're gonna do. You cannot get away with, I'm going to do this, great profile and plan, and you don't do, then they're not going to actually support your permanent residency. So just to be aware.